Okay, good morning, everyone. I wanted to do a quick video today with a few extra tips for you on how to create a link generator for customers or friends that might be interested in getting doTERRA into their home, and then a few helpful tips that you can give them so that you can help them get started, unlock a lot of additional savings, and in turn add value to their lives. So, before I get started, I want to share a little bit of a background on this. Yesterday, I was coaching with a beautiful member of our community, and she had several people on her, what we call our names list, that she was really wanting to share essential oils with. And she wasn't quite sure how to do that in the most effective way. Now, these were contacts that maybe had purchased oils from her in the past, or she had given them oils or whatever that might be, which I know that many of you have those same kind of contacts. These people that, they just keep purchasing off your account and you're like, hey, it's time to get your own account. And she was looking for some tips and ideas on how to do that. And so I walked her through the process and she said, Katie, I think you need to do a video on that because that was really helpful and it just took away all of my hesitations for sending a link to that person. So this is the video and I am going to share it with you. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a link generator. But before we get to that, I want to remind you of some really big bonuses that people get when you send them your personalized link. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to send your personalized link. Your personalized link can be for if you are a refer a friend partner and you're a customer that is looking for doTERRA cash, or your link can be somebody if you are a doTERRA wellness advocate and you have a link. Now there's a little bit of a difference between the two. If you are a refer a friend partner, you will not be able to actually customize their cart like I'm going to be showing in this video. I hope that that feature is coming soon, but you do have a link that you can share with them and you might just have a little bit of a different verbiage that you're going to share with them, okay? Now, if you are a wellness advocate, you have the ability to create a link for your friends and family for them to get started. And that's going to be the main focus for today. So first off, I want to share a couple of just basic things with a link. And you can also use this as verbiage or, what you're going to text your friend or how you propose it to them, especially for these friends that have been ordering off your account for a long time and it's kind of time to kick them out of the nest and help them get their own account. Whenever you send your friends and family a link, okay, this can be a refer a friend. Anytime you send them one of your customized, personalized links, you're essentially gifting them a membership, okay? So if somebody would go to the doTERRA website, they would pay a $35 enrollment fee. Most of you probably paid that $35 enrollment fee. But now how it's set up is when you send them a link, you are essentially gifting them a $35 membership. So I always say to my people, look, I'm going to send you a link because I want to gift you a membership of your own, okay? And with this membership of your own, you're going to get all the same perks and benefits I get for having doTERRA in my home. You're going to get access to 25% off of products. You can tap into all of the community resources that I have access to where you can learn more about essential oils. You can ask questions. You can learn how to bring them in our home. You can, apply for deeper discounts with our loyalty rewards. And there's a lot of perks of being a membership. And with my link, you get it absolutely free. You're not going to pay anything. So that's a really big bonus. And sometimes I think we need to remember that, or maybe you didn't even know it, that when somebody shares a link with you, you are essentially gifting them a membership to have all of the same perks that you have. Okay, they even have access to share, right? So one of the things I really like to stress upon the importance of when we're just helping people get like one bottle of oil or we're gifting it to them and they want more, that is awesome and great. We're getting oils into their home. But we're not giving them access to the community to continue to learn about all the ways that doTERRA can help them in their home. So they might not understand that we have cleaning products and things like that. They're not going to be part of our beautiful communities that we have access to. So friends don't let friends buy essential oils online without their own membership to tap into the community resources. Okay, so that's tip number one. Tip number two is there are different savings that I like to say are unlocked at different levels when people purchase or get started with essential oils. So just like you, if you're on the loyalty rewards and you purchase a 100 PV order every month, you get free shipping on your account, right? If you go up to the 125, you're going to get the free product of the month. And if you go up to 200 on a 200 PV promotion month, you're going to get the additional products. So when somebody's just getting started and they're doing their initial order, there's some additional perks that they have access to. And those perks are going to be at 100 PV, right? If you help them get started with 100 PV, they're going to be able to access free shipping just like you. Okay, so that's, shipping just changed, but that's about a $3.99 savings for, or $10 if you're paying the extra shipping. Okay. Now, if somebody there, you don't have access, the brand new customer does not have access to the product of the month at that 125 PV, that's only a perk for loyalty rewards members. Just want to remind everybody of that. But if your new person gets started with 150 PV, they have access to new things. And I have a little image that I'm going to share with everybody on my screen today. And I'm going to also put this in the comments of the video so that you can take this image and you can save it to your phone in your special doTERRA image folder. So when you're working with people, you can send this to them. Okay. So it has everything laid out on this image that you need to know. This is for US only. And that is, you are going to receive free shipping with 100 PV, right? So just what I just went through, plus receive a free gift with 150 PV order. Now, we just changed this. And so now there are 3 different gifts that you can choose from. You can choose the Pebble Diffuser, right? Or you could get an On Guard foaming hand wash, or not On Guard, a citrus bloom hand wash with the hand wash pump, okay? Or you can get the On Guard and Super Mint toothpaste. So it's not either or, they get both, okay? So your customer gets to pick a free reward. Okay, so we want to remember this because this is super, super important when we're talking to them, and the verbiage, again, those words that we use when we are texting them or we're emailing them. And here's the thing, I understand that sometimes when we're just getting started, or if you've never been in sales before, some of this wording might seem a little bit like clunky and it might seem a little unforeign. I want you to know that that's okay. That's very, very common when we're first getting started with this. That's why I'm doing this video, so that I can share with you some tips and some verbiage that I know works. And like when I was working with Joanna yesterday, she said, thank you. She's been in sales for a really long time for, different companies and Starbucks and a lot of other companies. And what she shared with me was like, hey, just knowing that verbiage, it just made me feel a lot lighter. So I really hope that this is going to help you as well. Okay. So we've got our new customer rewards here, free shipping at 100 and a free gift at 150 PV. Well, what if my person says, hey, they only want a bottle of On Guard and a bottle of Serenity. And I say, hey, I'm going to create a link for you so that I can gift you a doTERRA account, and I'll put those items in your cart. Okay. Well, they're not at 100 PV and they're not at 150 PV. And many times we might say, oh, well, okay, I'm just going to send them that. But if we just send them those 2 items that might be like $89, right? Or 89 PV, they're only 11 PV away from free shipping. And they're only 50 more PV away from a free gift that has a value of about $25. So one of the things I like to do is I like to put carts together that actually include enough product to get them to 150 PV, right? It might not be the exact items that they wanted in their cart. I'm going to teach you how to explain that to them in just a moment, but I'm going to actually create a cart that is very unique to them that will help them, what I call, unlock all of the rewards that they have access to. Okay, do you see that verbiage? I'm going to create a cart that will unlock all of the perks that they have access to. Because as a consumer, and I want you to think of yourself as a consumer, wouldn't you want to know about all of the quote unquote deals that you have access to? Wouldn't you want to take advantage of those deals? And maybe you don't want to take advantage of the deals, but when we do this, we're offering our customer an option to pick, right? We're offering them a choice, and that is really, really good customer service. Okay. At this point, it's not about you getting a larger commission, which you will if they get a larger amount, but don't make it about that. Make it about your customer getting the best value that they can get and bringing some products into their home that can and will change their life. Okay, so how are we going to do that? This is where I'm going to stop my share with the image. Don't worry, I'm going to share that image with you in the comments of this video. So now we're going to go over to our doTERRA home screen. Okay, now I am going to go into my account. I'm just going to go ahead and log in, and you guys can all log into your account to do this for link generator. You might already know how to do link generator. I'm just teaching you a new trick on doing link generator and maximizing your customer's experience as we go. Okay, so I'm in my account, right? This is our account home screen, and I'm just going to go down here to where it says link generator. Okay, so we're going to really focus in on the new member cart. I haven't done videos on the other two, but I will soon. Okay, I am going to create my member link. Okay, so maybe I have a friend, and I'm going to use Joanna's sister as an example. She wanted some On Guard. Let's just say somebody wants some On Guard gel caps, and they want some On Guard oil. Where's my On Guard oil? I don't know. Why is it not coming up? On Guard. Anyway, we're going to pick something. Maybe they want some Serenity. Okay, I'm just going to put some Serenity. We're going to add some stuff to the cart. It doesn't matter what we're adding to the cart right now. But if you see on this right here, they're going to get their free, they're actually not getting a free living magazine currently, but they're getting something else. They've got their On Guard soft gels in here, and they've got their Serenity. Okay, and so if we look over here, our PV is 67. Okay, and it's $71. So this is what, okay, so Sally says, hey, can you order me some On Guard and Serenity? Or Sally has purchased On Guard and Serenity from you 10 times, and Sally says, hey, I need some more product. And they say, and I just had a friend named Cindy do this with chocolate protein powder and greens. And she said, hey, I really need to order some of that stuff. Just let me know how much I owe you. Well, Cindy has gotten products from me before. It's time for Cindy to get her own account. It's time for Sally to be free on her own and take advantage of this. So she's got these items in her cart. Well, I kind of like, you usually know your customer. Maybe they told you, or maybe you're like, hey, you know what? CorrectX is my favorite. And it's, cold, and this is, we're going into like outdoor. Maybe you know this friend and you know that they spend a lot of time outdoors. And so we could add some Terra Shield in for them. And you see my little cart is kind of going up a little bit. And you can be like, oh, well, if you got the On Guard, maybe you want to get some On Guard essential oil blend, which, apparently there it is. So, they've got some On Guard, and hey, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, you got some On Guard and you can access a free diffuser. So you would have something to diffuse oils in. So if immune support is something that you really want to focus in on, you've got something to do. Okay, so now I'm at 138 PV and I can ask myself, okay, what do I have for like 15 PV that I can add in? Oh my gosh, the On Guard concentrated cleaner is so amazing and I know you will love it. And that's going to be 13. And I just went to 151 PV. And really what I'm adding in here is those favorite products that I love that I think my friends or family would love. I put together a custom cart for them based on how I know them, whatever. It's going to look completely different for each and every one of you. If you can't live without your deep blue stick, you add your deep blue stick. If you are working with a mama and you know she's got little kids and she wanted the On Guard oil, I would also add on a Breathe Touch and an On Guard Touch to make it simpler for her to use those products in her home and really maximize how she's using it. Again, you're not really overwhelming them with product. You're going to teach them how to do all of this, but you're giving them an option, which is key, an option to unlock some of those additional savings. So then we just go to next step. I usually just do it like this, right? Generate the link. And we've got all of this information over here. We've got their whole cart is ready to go. It's 151 PV. I'm going to name this one Sally. So then I have this link that I can see that Sally had this link and Sally's got her own little personalized link. And then I can copy that link and I can send it to Sally. Now, one of the things I do want to show you that is really fun and cool, which is, part of another training that I should probably do for all of you, is that I've got all of these links that are set up right here. So I've got new member links, Eclipse Clit. This is one that I sent to Tiffany. I've followed up with Tiffany a couple times. She hasn't actually clicked on these links. So these are some of the ones that I have created, but then I have other ones that like this one has gotten 7 clicks on it. And so it kind of gives you some data to go back and say, hey, were you able to click on that link, Sally? So Sally's got her link right here and you can say, hey, Sally, were you able to click on that link? I know that I have 78 active links. I've had 232 clicks. So I can also follow up and I can use this as a tool to say, hey, Sally, were you able to check out that link, right? Because sometimes we need some reminders because we haven't had a chance to look at a link, right? And it's a way to follow up with people. We're not bugging them. Again, we're serving them because right now everybody has a lot going on, and just sending a link and hoping and praying that somebody is going to click that link and purchase is not what we need to do if we want to share hope and healing with people in essential oils. So use this as a tool, but we'll talk about that in another training. I want to go back to something. I'm actually going to sign out of my account now. So I was sharing my screen. I closed that. I'm going to sign out of my account now. And I am going to go back into Google Chrome and I'm going to share my screen again. I just want to show you something. I want to show you what it's going to look like when your customer opens their link. I just can't be signed into my doTERRA account if I want to see what their link looks like. It doesn't work that way. It gets a little wonky. So if you ever want to see what their link looks like, you can just test it by logging out of your account. So, see, logged in customers can't see it. I want to log out, sign out, but it's going to... I'm going to figure out how to do this for you because I really want to show you what it's going to do. Okay, so I'm completely logged out. Now I'm going to show you because I didn't log out before I just closed the tab. So this is what she is going to look like. And it says, hey, like right before she even opens it up, congratulations. You qualified for a free gift. So she gets to pick, she can see those gifts right away, or she can click it out and she can start to look at her cart, right? So this would be her member number and she can start to look, congratulations. You've unlocked all of the awards. You have a waived membership, free shipping, and a gift, right? So all of this is in there in her cart. The other thing that's cool is that you can look over here And they have this new feature that shows you how much you've saved. So this is going to show you that you didn't pay shipping, so that's free. The membership is free. You can see right here that by getting her membership in green, it's going to tell her, hey, you saved $129.99 with this order. I just wanted to show you this because this is super, super cool for the customer. And so this is a new feature that you might not have realized was there. And I like it when my savings are like, sometimes we're explaining savings. I like it when my savings are all lined out as well, right? So anyway, order today and you'll unlock 25% off of all your products for a year. So it's really laying it out and explaining to our customer exactly what happened. So there's only one little piece left, and hopefully I'm going through this in a very in a way that you can follow. And if you need to rewatch this video, it's not going anywhere. So you can rewatch it as many times as you need to, okay? So the next thing I want you to think about is, as you're when you're sending your link to your friend that just asked for Serenity and you added all those other things to their cart, before they just open up that cart and there's all these other products in there, I'm going to tell them what I've done, okay? Because I want to always be upfront and honest with my friends. And I'm just going to simply say to them, hey, Sally, I put a cart together. I put a link together for you so that you can unlock or I put a link together for you, I put a link together for you so that you can get started with your own wholesale account. That's going to be absolutely free. I'm gifting you that membership. But I also want you to know there's a lot of really, really fun savings that you can unlock, like free shipping and a free gift. And so what I did is I added some of my favorites to your cart, and I added some other products that I think that you could really benefit from in your home. And here's why I did it. And I might put out a little explanation in an email or something. And then I tell her, I said, hey, if that's not something you're interested in, when you get in there and you start searching around, you can take any of those items out of your cart. I just wanted you to have a really fun place to get started. Okay. So do you see that verbiage? I'm just like offering something. I'm not making it weird and being like, hey, I added a bunch more to your cart so you can make some money, so I can make more money off of you. Absolutely not. Get that crap out of your head. You are offering your friend a service. You are offering your family member a free membership and a way to unlock $129.99 in savings and get some free stuff at the same time. So hopefully this video helped to kind of walk you through that process. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Pebble, the image, and I'm going to put it in the comment section of this video so that you have it and you can use that image to share with your friends and your family. If you have any questions on how to get into your link generator, or I'm not going to give you scripted verbiage. I want you to go back and watch this video a couple of times and create some verbiage that works for you. Maybe jot them down on a piece of paper. You can always refer back to your share guide for additional tips and tricks. But hopefully, like, my wish is that this video helps you feel really confident in what you have to offer the people that you are here to serve. So your next steps would be, if you need some help on inviting, some tips on inviting, make sure you go back and you watch the class I did this month on how to effectively invite. And then start to work on who can you send these links to, who can you reach out and start sharing to, and connect back with your upline so that we can help you every single step of the way and keep you connected to all of the tools and resources. Step by step, person by person, we are going to change the world, and I'm really excited to do that with you. So hopefully this video helped. Let me know if you have questions, and we'll chat soon.